What up, guys? It's your boy Frank East. Damn, is it cold where I'm at? It's like 10 degrees out, man. But, the cold's not what I'm wanting to talk about. I want to talk about standing on shit, man. Staying strong. Facing adversity. I mean, say this, man. Say growing up, you're like, I'm if a friend kills themselves or unalives themselves, whatever, I'm not going to their funeral. And then maybe 10, 15 years later, that situation happens and you go to their funeral. Well, in that case, I understand that's growth. It's truly growth. But I'm talking about standing on shit that betters your life. Like when you say, hey, I'm sober, or I'm going to be sober, or I'm going to do this and do that, the natural response is often fight or flight. A lot of people run, man. Because facing that demon or facing that problem that's right here, right in front of you, can get real. And that's when the feelings come in and anxiety and emotions and good old Coca Cola. But yeah, that's when shit gets real, man. Like emotions come into play, anxiety, and it's easy to cop out and say, hey, fuck this. It's easy to drink a beer or three or five, or it's easy to go do drugs or whatever's kind of gnawing at you or right in your presence. Some people eat too much, some people watch too much porn, some people gamble, some people do all that and some hard dope. You know, no one's perfect, guys. No one's perfect. And on this channel, I want to be able to say real shit and have an audience, man, that connects. I understand no one's perfect, but at the end of the day, the older I get, I really see it's up to you. Like no one else is gonna walk you along or be there or sometimes be rooting for you. Oftentimes it gets cold and lonely, more times than usual too. But you gotta have some good people in your corner, man. Some people that are really with you, and you gotta have some outlets, some good outlets, whether it's exercising or working or something. You got to stay busy, man. Move your mind. And you know what? I'm totally 420 friendly, guys. I'll be just straight up with you. I'm talking more stand on it by staying sober, not doing drugs. Don't hang around the people that tempt you. Try a 12-step program or a rehab or something or a sober living. I've personally never done none of that. Rehab or the only thing I know is cold turkey, man. Because at the end of the day, you gotta suck it up and be strong. What do you want? Like, if you don't give a fuck and you don't care, then own it. Yes, who cares? Get high, do what you do, but you owe it to yourself at the end of the day to be the best version of you. And you know what? I'm not like trying to preach to the choir, man. I'm not better than anybody. I have a past. I got temptations. I got demons. I got problems of my own. But I do know drugs have been around for a long time, and growing up, it was it was around. It was nothing to see drugs. That was my whole life. That's it. That's why I went to foster care and eventually got taken away, and a whole bunch of shit, man. It really propelled my life and was like the main epidemic problem in my life. And you know, there's people just like me that fought and got out. A very small percentage. And it starts out you're just chilling, you're not really giving a fuck, and shit can get real quick, and that's how you get addicted. There's a lot of levels and severities of it, but yeah, I haven't touched nothing hard. When I say hard, I'm talking like H, but there's really no H anymore. It's all fentanyl, and then like coke's hard, and then freaking obviously meth and crack and pills and all that shit, man. A little bit of mushrooms here and there, or like some bud, or dabs. That's cool. Or some alcohol if you can handle it, but you got to be able to handle your shit, man. And even alcohol is bad too. Like, I don't know, but I haven't touched nothing for over 6 years, and there's a very small percentage that doesn't make it out, man. I've known people. I know a chick that did a shot of dope, and she got paralyzed, and she ended up walking again, and just a whole bunch of shit. I don't have contact with her no more. She lives in a different state now, but she used to be a customer. Like, she used to do dope and shit, and I used to see her around, and she used to be at the spot and whatnot, and just a lot of crazy shit, man. So, you know, I've been there and done that. I've lived it. So I'm not someone just talking, just running my mouth. Just doing that. Just stay grounded, man. Like, at the end of the day, no one's gonna force you to do anything. Like, what do you want to do? You know, just people just really need to they really need to own their shit.